On the morning of September 11, 2001, a serene calm enveloped New York City. It was a Tuesday, a day like any other, filled with the promise of ordinary routines and the hum of urban life. Yet this tranquility was abruptly and irrevocably shattered. That day would alter the course of history, leaving an indelible mark on the global consciousness. It was a day when nearly 3,000 innocent lives were tragically lost, their futures stolen in an instant. Two of the world's tallest towers, symbols of human ingenuity and ambition, were reduced to dust and rubble. The events of September 11th marked a new chapter for America and the world. It was a chapter defined by profound fear, the onset of prolonged conflict, and an extraordinary display of human resilience. The world watched, stunned, as the unthinkable unfolded. The horror began at 8:46 a.m. Eastern Time. American Airlines Flight 11, a Boeing 767, struck the North Tower of the World Trade Center. Initial reports struggled to comprehend the event, with many believing it to be a tragic accident, a terrible mishap in the clear morning sky. 17 minutes later, at 9:03 a.m., the world received a horrifying confirmation. United Airlines Flight 175, another Boeing 767, slammed into the South Tower. This second impact left no doubt. America was under a deliberate and coordinated attack. Chaos immediately filled the streets of Lower Manhattan. Smoke billowed into the sky, and debris rained down from the heavens, a terrifying cascade of steel, glass, and human belongings. The city, once vibrant, was plunged into a scene of unimaginable terror and confusion. The attacks were not confined to New York City. At 9:37 a.m., American Airlines Flight 77 crashed into the Pentagon, the headquarters of the United States Department of Defense just outside Washington, D.C. This strike further underscored the coordinated nature and devastating reach of the assault. Meanwhile, United Airlines Flight 93, bound for San Francisco, had also been hijacked. The passengers and crew, having learned of the earlier attacks through phone calls, understood their dire situation. They made a courageous decision to fight back against their captors. Their heroic struggle prevented the terrorists from reaching their intended target, believed to be the U.S. Capitol or the White House. Flight 93 ultimately crashed into a field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, at 10:03 a.m. The story of Flight 93 became a powerful testament to human courage and sacrifice in the face of overwhelming evil. The structural integrity of the World Trade Center towers, compromised by the impacts and intense fires, could not withstand the devastation. At 9:59 a.m., the South Tower collapsed, sending a massive cloud of dust and debris across Manhattan. Less than half an hour later, at 10:28 a.m., the North Tower followed, crumbling into a mountain of rubble. In the midst of this unprecedented catastrophe, extraordinary courage emerged. First responders, firefighters, police officers, and paramedics rushed into the burning buildings, driven by an unwavering commitment to save lives. Ordinary citizens, too, displayed incredible bravery, helping strangers escape the unfolding nightmare. These heroes risked everything, running towards danger while others fled. Their selfless actions saved countless lives, even as many of them made the ultimate sacrifice. New York City, once a bustling metropolis, was transformed into a scene of unimaginable devastation, tears, and a haunting silence broken only by sirens and the cries of the injured. The horrific attacks of September 11th were orchestrated by 19 terrorists affiliated with Al-Qaeda, a militant Islamist organization. Their leader, Osama bin Laden, had declared a holy war against the United States. The terrorists were primarily from Saudi Arabia and other Arab nations. Their aim was to strike at the very heart of America, targeting symbols of its economic and military power. They sought to inflict maximum casualties and sow widespread fear and chaos. This act of terror was intended to challenge U.S. influence in the Middle East. Bin Laden and al-Qaeda harbored deep grievances against American foreign policy. They opposed the presence of U.S. troops in Saudi Arabia, American support for Israel, and sanctions against Iraq. The attacks were a brutal manifestation of their extremist ideology and their desire to reshape the global order through violence. In the wake of the attacks, the United States launched the War on Terror, a global military campaign aimed at dismantling terrorist networks and preventing future attacks. This initiative fundamentally reshaped American foreign policy and international relations. In October 2001, the U.S. and its allies invaded Afghanistan, targeting al-Qaeda and the Taliban regime that harbored them. This was followed by the invasion of Iraq in 2003, based on claims of weapons of mass destruction and links to terrorism, which later proved controversial. The world witnessed a dramatic shift in security measures. Stricter airport security protocols were implemented globally, forever changing air travel. Increased surveillance became common as nations grappled with the imperative to protect their citizens from new threats. The world grappled with profound fear and suspicion, reshaping societies and challenging long-held notions of safety. The events of 9/11 served as a stark and painful realization of how fragile peace truly is, and how quickly it can be shattered by extremist ideologies. Even after 2 decades, the events of September 11th continue to be a subject of intense scrutiny and debate. A persistence of unanswered questions lingers for many, fueling discussions and alternative theories. These questions often touch upon the complexities of intelligence gathering and national security. Debates persist regarding intelligence failures leading up to the attacks. Many ask if more could have been done to prevent the tragedy, examining the information available to intelligence agencies at the time. These discussions are crucial for understanding the lessons learned and improving future security measures. Questions have also been raised regarding the political motives behind the subsequent wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. The long-term consequences and justifications for these conflicts remain a topic of significant historical and political analysis. The human cost of these wars is immeasurable. The unusual collapse of certain structures, including World Trade Center Building 7, which was not directly hit by a plane, has also been a point of contention for some. Official reports have provided explanations, but these continue to be debated by various groups. Despite these ongoing discussions, one core truth remains undeniable. Thousands of innocent lives were lost on that day. The scars of September 11th will never fully fade, serving as a permanent reminder of the fragility of peace and the enduring impact of terror. From the ashes of Ground Zero, a powerful symbol of hope and unity has risen. One World Trade Center. This magnificent skyscraper stands as a testament to the enduring spirit of New York City and the resilience of the American people. It represents a commitment to rebuild, to remember, and to look towards the future. Each year on September 11th, the nation pauses for a solemn remembrance. This annual tribute honors the nearly 3,000 victims whose lives were tragically cut short, the heroic first responders who sacrificed everything, and the enduring families who carry their memory forward. It is a day for reflection, for mourning, and for reaffirming our shared values. The story of 9/11 is ultimately a testament to human strength, unity, and the unwavering capacity for rebuilding. It reminds us that even in the face of unimaginable darkness and devastation, humanity possesses an inherent ability to find light, to come together, and to rise again. The memory of that day compels us to strive for a more peaceful and understanding world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of history's darkest days. This is Chronicles of Times, where we remember, reflect, and rediscover the moments that shaped our world. Because even in tragedy, humanity finds the light to rise again. Like the video, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to get our latest videos first. Thank you for your support.